2 reagents, 1 healing, 1 fire, 1 earth one. So.
Okay, at this point I'd approach the counter and I would say, that's a rather interesting mix of herbs that you had given the rabbit.
Kind of looks over and she goes, "Oh, hello, yes, he sends his orders once a week. Don't know what he uses them for. He once asked me for an ice drink too. Strange boy. So, what can I do for you today?"
How much would it cost to get some reagents for Speak with Animals?
She kind of thinks to herself and goes, I'm not used to, I'm not sure of the reagents for druidic spells. I'm mostly, an arcane, brewer of, and she kind of looks, and you can see kind of like, there's a full rack of like potions of various types, kind of up on this,
Miss, could I browse a bit at the herbs you do have?
And she's like, certainly, and she gives you, it's 2 silver per shot of whatever you're needing, unless it's kind of one of their rare herbs, which are usually like about a gold a piece. Are you kind of wanting to refill your druidic bag and get all of your stuff taken care of? Like to refill your
just some of it right now. Some of the stuff that's not of the area.
Okay. As you're looking around at all the herbs, a lot of them are stuff that you are familiar with. And then she does have a couple of rare items that you haven't seen before, but you think they're of the types of spells that you probably can't cast yet.
At this point, I would get 3 of type I need for my Speak with Animals, and then I would question about the 2 rare ones.
The 2 what?
I would question her about the 2 rare herbs.
She says she's got about 20 different kinds of herbs that are kind of rare, but she says that they're mostly for higher level spellcasting, like really powerful spells. A lot of which you can't cast yet. So.
Alright, then yeah, I'd get 3 of each type of herb that I would need for my Speak with Animals, and that'd be
Alright, so it's gonna be a total of 2 gold for what you need.
Alright, I go ahead and I pass on the 2 gold.
Cool. So
then I'd go and I'd start on my way towards the path again.
Okay. So yeah, so you have your bag pretty much filled with your herbs that you need. So we're back with Yavik and the boys up top.
And musical.
So Yavik, what are you doing after you read the letter?
Well, right now I'm kind of
crying in a corner.
I'm not crying. These are man tears. They're different. Anyway.
Because he got dumped.
I didn't get dumped. Right now, freaking, I'm just kind of caught in a rock and a hard place. It's perfectly normal. In some countries. Anywho. I pretty much look at the letter and I just contemplate, like, freaking, I have to see her. Soon. Because she hasn't left yet. She's not gone.
From what you're gathering, she left this day's morning, in the morning. So she's already on the road by the time you got this letter.
I want to chase her down, but I can't leave the group. I'm going to prepare.
Well, so it might be a little awkward if you ran into her and Anicia was with you.
Perfect. Anicia, I need you to come with me on a small adventure.
What are you doing?
It's Serena. I have to see her.
Huh?
I have to see her.
Who are you talking about?
It's a long story.
How about you tell it?
We don't have time to explain. She's already freaking like probably a couple hours ahead of me at this point. She's already.
And you notice Mira's gone.
As well as Zarkson, or sorry.
No, Zaxxon's with you guys. It's the
Oh,
three of
okay.
you, and then Miria's the one on the left.
God damn it, Inicia. Have you ever been in love before? Do you even know the concept?
Not really. I don't. I would know if it. What?
Then you have to trust me.
You haven't done much to garner trust.
And that's when I pretty much freaking whip out the rings that's still draped around my neck. It's like, you see this? This is the closest thing to trust I'll ever have in my entire life, and I'm not letting this go. It's like, my father's still out there, and there's a woman who legitimately cares about me. I have to hold on to that.
All right, let's go. Let's go. Lead the way.
Right. Then we...
Just taking advantage of my paladin being a soft heart.
Yay.
She's gonna be there in 2 days.
So why are we looking for it now?
Because love.
We're gonna spend 2 days wandering around the town, and just because Javik is an idiot.
Alright, that's when we make our way outside the front of the building, and it just kind of dawned on me, like, maybe I'm kind of being too rash. I'm like, I need to give this time.
Here, isn't she?
Wait,
Yeah.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
I thought she was going somewhere else. Ah, never mind. I'm sorry.
She's coming to Whitestone.
Alright,
And
never
then
mind
to
then.
somewhere else.
Like, freaking I look at Nissi, it's like, you know
She
what?
has went to the bathroom.
Okay.
I need to sit down for a minute. My head is spinning. I'm not thinking clearly enough.
You need
Take
healing.
your time.
I need a drink.
Inicia still doesn't get this, so she thinks the dizziness is like a symptom of something. So she's like, "Do you need healing?"
No, I
You'll
don't
be
need
fine.
healing. I need a drink. I need to sit
I don't
down.
think that will help anything.
Well, I need a drink right now. I'm going to the bar. I'll see you in a minute.
Oh dear.
Um.
Inicia's just looking at the dragon board with a puzzled look on her face because she really doesn't get this.
He's lovesick.
Dabba
I've know this before.
dabba.
Inicia thinks you're talking about an actual virus.
He's
Perfect.
He's more emotional than physical illness.
Oh, being crazy?
I suppose you could put it that way.
Oh dear. Is there a cure?
Well,
Pretty much, if he can, when he meets up with the one he's looking for, he'd probably be a lot better off.
Okay. Inicia's just scratching her head. This is a completely new phenomenon to her.
So as you guys kind of Gavik, you're heading towards the bar.
yes.
All right. So Miria, you're heading south. You see the rabbit up
She's still in the
into,
bathroom.
Oh,
He's
sorry.
AFK.
Okay. So you guys head into the bar. And as Yavik starts drinking,
Oh dear.
you know, looking around, you know, it's half past, so like there's nobody in the bar really.
The barkeep's probably wondering why Javik's been drunk this early in the day.
Probably.
Probably.
Oh, you're back.
Welcome back.
Okay. So as you venture south, you keep going south. You see the rabbit kind of duck into another building on this side over here. The sign on it says Gilmore's, and he kind of walks in, does the same thing, hops on the counter, pounds his foot a little bit.
Looks like we're
human
losing
man,
a shadow.
dark.
In a minute, not
All right,
too
later,
soon.
Shadow.
Yeah.
Later,
yeah,
Shadow. We'll catch you
yeah,
up.
yeah. Thank you very much. Should I cut the feed? Actually, yeah. Obviously,
yeah,
I
Javik's
have
making
to.
himself unconscious, basically. I think.
So, you take over the feed.
Yeah. Do you want to take like a 5-minute break so I can switch over?
Okay, we can do that. Bio breaks,
Alright.
Bye, breaks.
and we'll be back.
All right. Sorry, guys.
Hey.
Life is a calling.
Dynafire.
See you
No
later.
problem, man.
You need to
Yeah.
stop having friends. Seriously.
I have too many of them, and include way too many, and
Alright,
unfortunately,
so bio break, 10 minutes, we'll get that all set up, okay?
Hey, Shadow.
yes.
Bye bye, pretty bird.
Yeah.
Birdie.